Hello there, my beautiful people of Terra Diamond, and welcome to possibly the first episode of Dust, an Elysian and I just realized I spelled Terra wrong on the OBS, but this is a Metroidvania style RPG. I'm kind of taking a break from Terraria just for a few videos, because I know I've been mass producing Terraria videos of T-Mod Loader, and I just kind of wanted to treat you guys with a single player experience where it's just me, you, and the beauty of the game. But enough talking, let's get right into it. I did play this to the first town just to get the feel, but this game feels like a Devil May Cry Metroidvania.
Its great works long since complete, its storied civilizations long since fallen to dust. The greatest legends of Elysium long since forgotten. What was once a land of promise has fallen to the ravages of war. And it was in this, our most desperate hour, that the greatest of Elysian tales began. The lone warrior stood against an army, slashing his way through all who opposed him. The mob stood no chance, and the soldier showed no mercy.
So yeah, you got like air combos.
Despite his victories,
you got
his
ground
skills,
combos.
his ruthlessness, the valiant soldier would perish on this day. Not to the mob, but to a single child.
I will be going through all dialogue if I can, or at least from what I know.
Dust. Dust. Arise.
What? A talking sword? What are you?
Only that which you have summoned.
Summoned? How? For what purpose?
That I do not know. But we shall learn in time. Now rise and claim the blade of Ara.
Stop! Stop right there!
And who is she?
Me? I'm Fidget, guardian of his sword.
So, what is this sword?
I am the blade of Ara, and you, Dust, are my fated sword bearer.
Yes, well, that's all great and everything, but I think it's about time I got this sword back to the clan.
I can't let you just leave with this sword, Fidget. Right now, it's the only thing that knows who I am. I don't even know how I got here.
Well, then you leave me no choice. I challenge you! The winner gets the sword!
Well,
Alright, you win. But don't think I'm leaving empty-handed. I'm coming with you. I really need the sword back when you're done doing, whatever it is you're doing.
What exactly am I doing, Ara?
The answers you seek lie to the east. There is a path through the glade that leads down the mountainside, and from there you will find a village. That is your first step.
Then will you give me the sword? I really need to get it back home before anyone notices it's gone.
When I find out just what it is I'm supposed to do with it, it's all yours, Fidget. Come on, let's go.
Also a little secret, because it's a Metroidvania. So I'm gonna point this out right now. If you have something in the room you're in, the circle shows up. If you get it all, it becomes a dot. Which is a very, very nice touch, because if it was like, I don't know if Hollow Knight does it, but there's gonna be times where, like, if you saw the little gap by the chest, you would need to wait until you get to somehow come back later to get everything. So, Metroidvania for you. Also, mystery raw chicken is gonna be a good source of healing for later parts.
What is it, Fidget?
Well, my kind has what you'd call a sixth sense. And there's something just ahead.
And that's how they hint you to, that's how they teach you how to know when there's stuff nearby. So X is your fast combos, Y lets you do other kind of combos. And here's all like little thing. We got materials, we got stats, map, inventory, which I'm gonna unequip that because we're good on health.
All right, we found a chest.
Correction. We found a locked chest.
Well, what are you waiting for? Smash it open.
That would be unwise, Dust. These chests are protected by arcane locks from the last era, and are well beyond my capabilities.
I suppose we'll need a key then.
And that's why I went back and get the key. Now you gotta play lockpicking minigame. Wow, Oblivion, you're not the only one who does it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. So, we got everything healed then. Oh, we got a revival stone. Is it gonna shit itself like Castle Crashers? Please tell me you people still remember that.
Calm yourself, Fidget. Dust. Focus. Remember what you've learned thus far.
Like, does anyone remember the deal from Castle Crashers that propels itself with feces or fertilizer, if you want to call it that, or poop, or whatever you want to call it?
No! Mash the buttons! Do something!
Also, the battle combo you get, the more XP you get at the end. There's also a parry system, too.
Nobody said anything about monsters.
Strange. Where did I learn these skills?
You wield the Blade of Ara, and with it, all the skills imbued therein.
Hello? Monsters?
Is that why I summoned you? To control this power?
It is unlikely, Dust, that I would awaken from my slumber for such selfish reasons. There is a village beyond these woods. Perhaps finding it will aid in restoring your memories.
And then we'll be in the clear, right? No more monsters?
Fidget, I think things are about to get a whole lot worse.
And to think, this morning started off so well. At least take these feeble fruits. Something tells me you're going to need them.
And then we got like different slots. So there's 2 rings, which the one ring could be one thing, one ring is another. This is how we save. Yeah, see, this is my task. So we're gonna save fail. Oh god, I love the combat. And that's a pair. We're not gonna talk about that. Goddamn. Okay, we're gonna equip those just to be safe. We're not talking about that. Ooh. Taking a bit of damage. And like, excuse me, monsters have materials they can drop, they sometimes drop food, they sometimes drop useful items. Yeah, I just love the graphics. Like, this was an Xbox 360 game, by the way. And it looks this good. It also just feels good. Like, pulling off these combos feels like a Devil May Cry game. Whoa, game, calm it down, though.
Hold here, Dust. You have unlocked a new ability. Bear witness to the dust storm.
I like it.
Yeah, this ability is the start of some crazy combos.
Hold the secondary attack to perform the dust storm. But beware, skilled as you may be, you cannot maintain the storm for long without hurting yourself.
In that case, maybe I can help. If you press the super ballistic fidget action button of power, I'll perform an attack so spectacularly awesome that it'll produce emotions you didn't even know existed. Please contain yourselves as I demonstrate.
That was, very pretty.
Well, maybe I'll just keep the rest of my repertoire to myself.
I'm sorry, Fidget. I'm sure it'll come in handy somehow.
Actually, Dust, between the three of us, this could be quite useful. The dust storm can manipulate Fidget's projectile into a more powerful attack.
And that's where power comes in.
Wow! Oh, by the way, every time I use my power, it'll use up a bit of energy meter. You can recharge the meter with melee combos.
Yes, Dust. Between your combos and Fidget's own powers, you can achieve a higher hit chain, which will yield bonus experience after each battle. However, if you are struck by an enemy, the chain will be broken, and you will lose your bonus experience.
So basically, just like Devil May Cry, you don't want to get hit.
Alright.
If this is all too much for you, you can check out the help screen via the pause menu.
Thanks, Fidget. I'll take a look if I'm ever in trouble.
Also, the secret dialogue you can use the...
Whoa! What was that? Did you just hit yourself?
Dust, you must take care. Even the greatest of swordsmen cannot maintain the dust storm for that long.
Yeah, okay. I'll try to be more careful.
And that's how they prevent spam.
Keep an eye on your color. If you start turning red and the screen begins to shake, you're close to losing it.
Now, let's fuck these stitches up. Damn it! Oh, so you can't juggle enemies for free. Hit chain. They gotta be alive. I am so bad at this. This is embarrassing. I don't usually play this bad, by the way. I was doing a lot better. Also, enemies reload every time you enter a smooth screen. I dodged that game.
Hey, you just leveled up.
Is that what I did? It feels good. Great, even.
As it should, Dust. You've acquired a skill gem. Open the character screen from the inventory to upgrade your abilities and become
So you got your basic health, attack, defense, fidget, and then, yeah, that's pretty much it. Luck is a little bit of a side thing. We're gonna go defense just because we're going out of heal. We're running out of heals. And I really don't want to pop the chicken just yet. But if you dash, you get the key, and you can get this chest. Look at that, cupcake came in clutch. And we got Alma now. Just like NES RPG, Alma is gonna be very nice to have. Also, I'm gonna be dead ass honest, you know, Dust when he attacks sounds like Riku. I do want to get a weapon upgrade soon.
Wow. It's really beautiful up here.
Yeah. So, any idea where we are?
I was maybe hoping you could tell me.
Oh, silly me. I seem to have dropped all my detailed maps and navigational equipment chasing after a crazy flying sword.
I'm sorry I got you mixed up in this fidget.
Well, you should be. Taking my sword, getting me in trouble.
You know, now that I think about it, this isn't the first time I've seen this view. I've stood here before, in this very spot.
Then perhaps you recognize the village at the base of these cliffs?
It's hard to make out from here. We'll need to drop down to the valley floor if we want to get any closer.
Very well. Proceed as you wish, Dust.
baby. Come get some. Come get some. Come get some. Come get some. Two keys. Tell me that doesn't sound like Riku's voice. I wouldn't be surprised if it was the same voice actor. Also, I'm probably gonna do a bit of farming when I get to the first merchant just to make things easier. Because the thing what I do when I play RPGs is I do a lot of grinding, like often, whenever I feel like there's gonna be a immediate danger. And there's multiple ways to fight enemies when we get into the village gateway thing. And I'm gonna boost our attack. Yeah, now we're doing damage. I think next point I'm gonna upgrade the Fidget's ability. Now we're gonna get to the real juicy movement. Because now I can dust storm in the air. So I can just be a bomber. Open bomber. Like that. That's when I can do shit like that. I missed something. All enemies respond to fight them. And also, it just gives us more money to spend when we find the shop. Now I'm a fall mode kind of player. Bitches wanna go do? Wow, okay, I'm going airborne. There we go. Click, 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 click. I don't think they ever changed the pattern enough.
Is that a tent? Is there somebody in there?
Ah, whatever it is, it's got glowing evil eyes on me.
By the way, Fidget feels like the original Palmon. No, is it Paimon? Sorry, I haven't played Genshin in years, and I don't I want to go back,
The merchant
but
lies in wait. Do not let his appearance frighten you.
I don't know.
I sense he
Genshin
only
doesn't
wishes to
appeal to
assist
me
in our
anymore
journey.
because it I don't know, it's like a solo MMO to my opinion.
Just surprise.
I do like Zenless Zone Zero
savings.
parry and
Come on,
switch
let's
one
talk to him.
enemy attack system, but Genshin might, like, who knows, maybe I'll make a video just showing off my account and what I got, and that's probably gonna be it. Like, there's a lot of different games I want to play, but most of them are single player, or I just don't have any friends to play it with, so it makes the game a lot harder. But who knows, let me know what you guys think.
I've been expecting you, stranger.
Oh, hi, Zol. That's a Destiny joke.
Who are you?
Merely a friend with many wares for sale.
Because Zol is this
Shall we
guy
conduct
who's
business?
in a cloak, you can't see his face, and he's got little octopus waves coming from where his mouth sits. If he even has a fucking mouth. Also, you want to sell this guy the materials you collect, like new materials, and he will explain why here in a minute.
Before you leave, might I propose an offer?
That would depend on the offer.
If I may be so bold, you are not prepared for the journey ahead. I, however, can offer assistance. Please, accept this blueprint as a gift. Should you find a blacksmith and the necessary materials, they may be able to craft the item for you. I can offer you materials as well, though I'm not entirely sure what materials this land deems of value. I am not from around here, as I'm sure you've guessed. Once you've sold me a new material type, I will be able to restock my store with it. As for your reward, I will pay you a bonus for the first new material you sell me.
Ah, he'll buy them at a high price.
That line always gets me because the way she says it. Is it a she? Is Fidget a chick? Or sounds like a chick because VA and shit, but I don't know.
Well, yes. Yes, I will. The materials you've sold me will be quite useful. I'll attempt to restock them as time goes on. I also share my stock with other merchants. With our help, you will save valuable time collecting rarer material.
Thank you.
Watch your back.
And that's... And we... Oh. Yeah, but now since
I am here.
So now... Oh my god, he gave us more gold. Yes, please.
Your transaction is most
I don't know what I was doing there. Oh, we already got a pendant. Well, I feel stupid now. Yeah, I just need one more ring.
Ah.
A revival stone is insanely expensive.
Your transaction is most...
Thank.
There you go, now we got plenty of heals. And now we're decked out. I'm actually gonna leave the first episode there. I'm gonna probably end up doing some off-camera grinding just because I know you guys don't want to watch that. I'm only gonna grind 1 or 2 levels so that way we just don't end up being completely overpowered. But if you guys actually enjoy Dust, let me know in the comments below, and I'll try to reach out to a few people. And I'll see you all in the next one. This is Taylor Diamond signing out.